My journey on this show has not been easy. I've had so many ups and downs.
You are not. What I told you, not. You are not.
I was so thankful when I was able to prove who the father was of my daughter, Cassandra, and my son, Malik.
When it comes to 3-month-old Malik, you are the father. When it comes to 11-month-old Cassandra, Chris, you are the father.
But there has been a huge void in my heart because after testing 6 men, I still don't know who the father of my son Michael is.
Cantrell, you are not.
I was humiliated. I was destroyed. I was ashamed. I have made it my life's mission to find Michael's father. By the grace of God, I now know that Melton is Michael's father, and I will prove it today.
A mission.
It's my mission, Maury.
You spent a long time on this show.
You're right, Maury. I have. I've spent a long time looking for Michael's father. Maury, I made a lot of mistakes in life. I've done a lot of things, but that's still my son. And at the end of the day, I'm a mother. I'm a mother before anything.
But now Melson is the 7th man to be tested to be Michael's father.
That was my mistake. Michael has nothing to do with that. It's not Michael's fault. It was my fault. But at the end of the day, the struggle is real. Melson knew. I'm pretty sure that if everyone out here in this world has seen me on your show before, more Melson has.
You think so?
Melson knew that we had sex. Melson could have stood up to the plate. Melson could have called you guys. Melson could have been there.
Yeah,
I had to go and look for Melson.
I know you did, all right? But how did you figure after the show it was Melson?
I conceived on March the 5th, 2013.
It's not my baby.
Right.
I went
It's
back.
not my baby. It's not my baby.
From that date until I got, from the day he was born, I went back. And what I did is sat down and did a list of the 6 men that was tested previously, and Melson was on that list.
I got you. Okay, now, you tracked him down. How did you track him down?
At the same place I met him at Bingo. Anybody want to find him?
In Bingo? At Bingo?
If you want to find him, go to Bingo.
It's not my baby.
Okay,
it's not
now
my
you
baby.
know it's your baby.
You're a liar. You're lying.
This is the thing that kills me
You're lying.
with these sorry men more. Because number one, if you have sex with a person unprotected, it only takes one time. Because I got pregnant one time.
Okay.
Melton don't have to say that it's not his child. He can say, Cynthia, there's a stronger possibility that he is my child.
Okay.
That's the only thing
I got it, Cynthia. I got it. Okay, except I want to share a statement that Melson gave to us, okay? You interrupted his bingo game. And he said that Cynthia can take the G-O out of bingo and G-O go away from me. I'm not her son's father.
You're not the father. Man, come on, Melson know what type of time it is, more. He just fronting in front of...
What was his reaction when you told him?
Okay, when I went to the bingo, because I stayed in Florida. I lived in Florida. I moved back to North Carolina on my mission to find my son's father. And when I got there, I went back to the bingo where I met him at. And he's real rude, disrespectful.
Did you interrupt his game?
Sure did. About mine, I'm going to do what I got to do. Sure did. About my child, I'm going to do whatever I got to do. Any means necessary. It doesn't matter to me. He was stepping them little sheets, and I went up to him, and I said, no disrespect to you. But I believe that my son is yours.
And what did he say?
Want to, you know, disrespectful, want to run his mouth, and he embarrassed. And it's like 1,000 people in bingo. So I just, you know, try to get it calm because I didn't want to be rude like him. So I was like, okay, so we just take a test and prove it. He think I'm supposed to pay for a test that I know that's your child. No, I'm not paying for nothing. So I said, excuse me, I'll take your ass to Maury like I did the rest. So you do what you gotta do. So I guess he thought I was playing, and I contacted you guys.
You think Michael and Melson look alike?
Look at my baby. Look at his nose. Look at that nose. Look at his nose. Now look at my nose. Look at his hair. See, he ain't got none of it. He got it on the side. So look at that hair. Come on.
Michael's now like 4 years old, right?
He's 4, yes.
So he understands everything.
Because Maury, the reason he understands is because I'm a mother once again.
Okay.
I don't lie to my children about nothing.
What have you told him?
I have told him my daughter my daughter Chrisandra's father, he was calling him dad. No, that's not your dad. I don't mind you calling him stepdad, Chris, or whatever you want to do. That's not your dad. I don't lie to my kids. None of my kids, even before the other two was proven, that that's your dad. So my son knows that no man that I've ever talked to or dealt with was his dad.
So what's coming up that you want Melson to be part of when it comes to
my baby birthday in like 3 weeks.
Oh.
My baby graduated. He wasn't there for that. When my baby first used the pot, he wasn't there for that. I don't care about money or none of that because I take care of mine. The struggle real. I struggle, do what I got to do. I just want him to be a part of my son's life.
Okay, so everybody, I think it's time that we meet Melson. Here's Melson. Good to see you, Melson. Melson.
So that's not your son.
No, that's not my son.
How you gonna say that's not your son, Melson? You could just say that
You
it's
only
a
got the same nose, that's it. I'm just looking at it right now, and that's it. Okay, you sleep around. If you sleep around, how the hell you think somebody's supposed to claim your baby?
I sleep around, but you won't think about
So
me
what?
sleeping
So
around
what?
with
You nasty. You nasty. You nasty.
I wasn't nasty.
Cynthia.
You nasty.
You say she interrupted your winning streak.
I was sitting there blotting my numbers at bingo. I was
Like
just
you always
blotting
do.
them, blotting them.
Nothing new.
And
You were
it's
winning.
all right. It's all right, though. Yeah, I was
might have
winning.
made him at the
I was
bathroom
winning.
in bingo.
And
And then
never
what
know.
happened? And what happened
You
after
might have
she
made it in the
interrupted
bathroom
you?
at bingo.
What happened after she interrupted you?
I looked up like she was standing in front of me and she talking about give me some money.
Money not
So
the
what?
issue.
It is the issue. It is the issue.
Money not the issue.
Okay, so it was like
What
that.
it
Why
is?
you waiting
You
all
want
this
me to tell
time?
you what the issue
Why did you
is?
wait all
You
this
want me to
time?
tell you
Why
what
did you
the
wait
issue
all
is?
this time?
Wait a
The issue
second.
is
Why did you
my
wait all this
son
time?
deserves
But
to
you-
know who his
you
father
should've
is.
waited all this
That's
time.
the issue.
Did you know about her search for you?
Not at all.
Till she tapped you on the shoulder.
Well, she was standing in front of me.
Do you ever see that little boy's picture on Facebook? Did you ever think that might be yours?
I'm
After
pretty sure
she
he's
said-
seen your
after
show.
she said
He watched
something.
TV.
After she said
He
something.
watched TV.
After she said something.
He watched TV.
Why is it, Melson, impossible, you think, for you to be the father of this child?
I don't have any kids. I'm 52.
have no
You
kids.
have a
I
child.
thought I was
Just
sterile.
say you don't know until it's proven, but you could have a child. That's what you need to say. Don't say you
Man,
don't
you need to
have
shut up.
anything.
You don't know nothing.
I don't need to do anything.
All right, this sound like your
I don't
seventh
need to
time
do
here.
anything.
Your eighth time here.
I said what
How you
I
know?
said.
How you
I
know?
said-
How you know?
This is my last time here.
If by chance this is your miracle child, would you get into this child's life?
Of course. Of course, I always wanted kids. I just thought I couldn't have none.
You don't think all the time. I can do whatever you want me to do.
We're going to find out if Cynthia's 4-year adventure here with Michael is over or not. In the case of 4-year-old Michael, Melson, you are not.
Thank you, Maury. Thank you.
Cynthia.
I
Cynthia.
can't do it no more.
Cynthia.
I can't do it no more.
All she's doing is trying to find the father of her child.
But still, she claiming people and they not the father.
Oh my
So we
God.
find out. That's it. Now you're out of the picture. Doesn't have to, you don't have to worry about it. Cynthia, you want to apologize to him?
I apologize. I thought it was. Oh my God.